introduction. When I rap, no interruption. From the back, but we in the front now. Fired up, too hot to touch out.
Hey, what's up, world? It's your girl, Brittany, and today I have a very special guest. Her name is Becky G, and she's so adorable. She's here to talk to me about lots of things she has coming up. Becky G, what's going on?
Not much. Well, a lot much, actually.
A lot much?
A lot much. I am so busy right now, it's crazy, but I just feel really lucky, really blessed with everything going on right now. I mean, lots of traveling. I'm here in the city, doing, stuff for Shower, which is my newest single that I'm super excited about. Fingers crossed that it keeps doing good, but my fans love it, I love it. Radio's starting to love it, which is really important too.
Wait, so you're fresh off of getting an award from Radio Disney Music Awards.
Yeah.
You got Best New Artist.
Yeah.
How did that feel?
It was incredible. It was my first award, and I literally, genuinely had no idea that I was going to be getting the award. And it was really special because I'm such a family person, and I got to sit with my younger siblings and my parents. They were all sitting next to me. So once they said, Becky G, I was like, huh? What did I do? High five, siblings came, now I go to the stage.
Right.
So it was an amazing feeling.
So tell me about your new single, Shower, and let me know what your favorite song is to sing in the shower.
Favorite song to sing in the shower is And I'm Telling You. And because it's like the acoustics in the shower, just when you're belting loud notes, it just makes you feel like it sounds really good.
Yeah.
I don't know if it really does, but that's my favorite song to sing in the shower. And Shower just happened not when I was singing in the shower, which a lot of people ask, but no, it happened in the studio. I was in the studio. I wrote it with Rock City, Circuit, and Dr. Luke.
Okay.
And I mean, just in general, the music I make with them is like, it's so much fun making music with them. But this song especially, we took a lot of time on. We wrote it, and then Luke was like, okay, this is a good vocal, but maybe we should dedicate a day to where we just make sure that we get the perfect vocal. I recorded the song like 3 times, I think, to make sure it's perfect, because we all just felt some type of way about the song. So it was a process, but a good process, because now the hard work for the song is paying off. So yeah.
So the first time I ever noticed you was when you did the Otis remake. You kind of did the
way
video.
Back.
Yeah. So and I just always thought, I was like, this girl kind of sounds like Left Eye. And then I did some research and I found out that you really love Left Eye.
Yes, I do. I love. I mean, the thing is, a lot of people ask, so like, when did you get into music? And I'm like, yo, like, since I can remember, like, I've been listening. Like, everybody in my family is a big fan of music.
Right.
Nobody in my family is an entertainer. I always tell people, like, it's not until, like, after, like, the tequila shots and my uncles and my aunts decide, like, I'm a singer, you get it from me. I'm like, I don't know about that. or shower singing. But nobody's ever pursued at this level. Everybody's just a fan of music. So they always played everything from Etta James to The Temptations to country music. I'm Latina, so there's a bunch of Spanish music in there. And, old school hip hop was one of the musics that was played around my house the most. Biggie, Tupac, NWA. And then I'm a 90s baby.
Yeah.
So, my parents always played Crazy Sexy Cool. Like, that's my favorite album, one of my favorite albums of all time. And Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, NSYNC, like everything. So, but Left Eye has a special spot in my heart.
Tell me about the Taylor Swift formula and how it applies to your life.
The Taylor Swift formula. Well, when I say Taylor Swift formula, I mean the fact of, I appreciate her so much as a songwriter because she is so honest. And I was raised to be an open book, and when I write my music, I literally just take life in general. Like, that's my inspiration. I tell people all the time, I am 17, I'm hella nosy, I eavesdrop on everybody's conversation. I have so many cousins and Thea's friends that, like, they be talking all this and this, and I'm like, oh, that'll make a great song.
Right.
And so I just kind of, like, apply it, and it, I keep, like, a little note in my phone, and be like, oh, today I don't know what to write about. Let me look at my notes and see what, inspires me.
Right.
So, I think, Taylor Swift being so, like, honest and, like, genuine with her fans, and just, like, she's gone through a lot.
So who's some guys that you think are hot? Like, do you have any celebrity crushes?
I do. It's funny. I like white boys.
Okay.
Right now, that's like my style. I think, like Zac Efron, I think that's just since I was little. It's a little geeky.
Yeah, and he's kind of grown up in front of the camera too.
Yeah, totally. But yeah. So So I guess like that style of guy.
Okay. Yeah, and Zac's been showing off his abs lately too.
Yeah.
And you were checking for that, right? On the internet, like, oh, look at Zac.
Yep.
So wait, tell me about how it was touring with Austin Mahone.
It was so much fun. That was my first tour.
Okay.
It's the only tour I've done so far. I'm actually looking forward to going on tour with Katy Perry this year, which is going to be like not even double the size of what me and Austin were doing. It's like stadium arena status, which is going to be insane. But the Austin tour with MTV was really special because, you know, I spent my birthday on tour. That was like a new way to spend my birthday.
Yeah.
And, you know, everybody was just so awesome. He was awesome, his team. The other opening acts, like, I felt like a princess. I was the only girl, by the way, so I was the princess of the tour.
Okay.
But they really, you know, made me feel like a princess.
Okay, so wait, let me ask you about growing up. You grew up in Inglewood, right?
Yes.
And your family, you guys were kind of like homeless at one point, right? You had to live with your, your grandparents?
Yeah, so at 9 years old was when I'm one of 4 kids. I'm the oldest. I have 2 younger brothers and a little sister. And my parents are high school sweethearts. Just got, you know, married and had babies super young, you know, straight out of high school. Well, my mom's wedding was the same week as her graduation. So, like, I think that says a lot. But you know, I love my family to death, but we definitely have gone through some hard times. And you know, when I share the story, I don't like do it, you know, oh, this is my sob story for you to feel bad for me. You know, stuff happens. You just gotta move through it. And if I didn't go through that, I definitely wouldn't appreciate the things that I have today the way I do, or be as ambitious. For 2.5 years, we lived in my grandparents' converted garage. And like, we're talking like garage like the size of this room, which, by the way, guys, very little for 6 people, 1 bathroom with a shower that didn't work, and just like having to go through that was tough. But I applaud my parents and I appreciate them for making it so easy on us, because they never once, you know, argued. I'm sure they did, you know, but it's tough, but never in front of us, never, you know, showed us that they were struggling. For us, it was like, you know, sleepover every night. We're like making little campsites out of blankets, and it was fun. But a part of me too has always been a lot more mature for my age, so I knew what was going on, you know. I was like, this isn't, you know, normal. But we worked through it, and you know, that's when I decided to turn to music. So if it didn't happen, I wouldn't, you know, be here.
Right. So tell me about how being like a proud Mexican American has like affected your music and kind of your whole style and just everything.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people, you know, they say, oh, like, what does being Latina mean to you? And I'm like, well, it means to me, like, you know, it's just a part of me. You know, it's not a part that like I do, like, oh, look, I'm Latina. Yeah. You know, it's just, it's in my blood. It's in my everyday life. You know, the food that my mama makes or my abuelitas make, or the music that my dad listens to when he's working on cars, you know, the rancheras and the cumbias and all that stuff. Like, it's just, it's a part of me that I'm, you know, happy to show to people, and very natural for me to put in my music and my career. So, yo, what's up? It's your girl Becky G, and you are watching Global Grind.
Awkward. I don't know. This is how they do it, right? They rub it like this, and then they.
There is that 30%. Like we the plug in HSA 7 and like you said,
Tyler the Creator.